Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, what we're going to talk about is the Tact Kukri by Condor. Stick around. All right, guys, so I had the great opportunity to purchase one of these. This is the k-tact Kukri by Condor. It is 1075 steel. It just says carbon on the website. If you don't know who Alan Kay is, Alan Kay was the designer of this knife. He was also, I think, season 2 or 3 winner of Alone. Alone is where they take a bunch of people and have them survive alone for, I don't know, as long as they possibly can. They drop them on a deserted island and they can have only 10 survival items they can pick from. Are usually not vary too much. It's usually some type of bladed item, maybe a multi-tool, maybe a fire steel, some type of cover or bedding, and they have to film the whole thing. And it was on Discovery Channel. I highly recommend that you check it out. It's not easy to do. You have to find your own food. Fishing kit is extremely important, traps, that kind of thing. And it really does test your skills and your willingness to survive. So Alan Kay went on the show with the original Condor, and I will caution you that the original Condor is not this Condor. This is about 10 mil thick. This is a very, very thick kukri. I do like the style. Understand that it is made in El Salvador, and it does come, I believe, with a walnut handle. And then after the show, you can see where Alan Kay came in and he designed this one. This one happens to be a little bit lighter. You can see the back of the spine on this one, and I'll try to get a little bit closer. So you can see on the back of the spine where this is about 6 to 8 mil thick. This is about 10 mil thick. And what that basically means is this is about 1/4 of an inch and this is about 5/16. So quite a difference in weight. Also, what I had noticed is this has a lot more steel up here and it is more convex, more of an axe type blade. So you can see that and you can actually feel that there is a difference. On the k-tact Kukri, you can also see it's a little bit thinner. I don't know, I'll try to come in a little closer. Also, if you watch the show, Alan Kay did have a k-tact sheath made for him. And what Condor did is they actually made a k-tact sheath with a dangler. So it's pretty damn awesome. I think this was an excellent idea. Some people in the early version said that this button snap right here was a little bit of a problem. I must have got a later version because it's pretty stout. It didn't come undone by accident. I just happen to have a fire steel here that I just put on there in case I needed it. I did find that while I was in the woods using this, hacking and running around the woods, and you'll see I beat the hell out of this knife and it kept on working. All I did was leave the leather snap off and I would just slide it in. And because if it's kydex, it does have retention. So as long as it has retention, it's not going to fall out whether this snap was on or not. It worked out very, very well, and it's a very well done sheath. Now, the original leather sheath is also really good. It is a dangler leather style. But what you need to be aware of is because this is thicker, it will not fit in this k-tact sheath. You will have to get a k-tact sheath maker to make you a new one, just because of the thickness of this. Also, the differences here is, again, what Alan did is if you see the pommel, this has a flat pommel where the original one does not. So if you wanted to crush oysters or rocks or any type of banging or smashing, you could. And also this has a nice micarta handle where this one has wood. And the idea behind that is this is more of a traditional kukri and this is one that you can beat the hell out of. Again, very, very thick handle scales. I will caution you that if you have small hands, to get the smaller one, the thinner one, or the k-tact. I like this one larger because I have extra large hands, so that kind of works for me. But again, to each his own. This is really nice. It has white liners in it. It's very well done. It does have pass-through tubes in it, which is really, really nice. So if you wanted to put a lanyard in any one of those, you could. I myself am not a kukri person, but after using this, I think I will be. This might be my new woods knife. I might have to start making some of my own. So stay tuned for that. Go to threeriverblades.com and stay tuned for that, because I might have to. This is a really, really good knife. Again, on the original one, it only has one pass-through lanyard. Again, to each his own, which one you like. This is a little bit heavier. This is more of my style, but I really wanted to test the hell out of this. Now, where I go camping and where I head out to is the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York. It is the largest, it is one of the largest national forests where people actually live in it. Okay, so the Adirondacks is quite large. Beautiful scenery, Lake George area, that kind of thing. Great hunting, great fishing, great kayaking, whatever you want. Outdoorsman's paradise. I typically am not a bush crafter. What I'm using this for is to clear brush. If I'm camping, I'm using it to chop up some kindling. And again, there's a lot of hardwoods up there. I don't know if you can hear it or if you can hear this, but that is a rolled edge. I beat the hell out of this thing. All right, that is a roll edged. All I'm doing is I'm taking my finger and fingernail and passing it along the side. So the edge will roll, but it won't chip. All right, that's important. Again, 1075 is made for that. 1075 is made to, if you beat it up and bash it, it won't chip. You just file it down. And again, I was using a lot of hardwood. I baton with this. I cut really large, thick woods, and it came out of the box really, really sharp. I don't know if I can see it on the video, but I was batoning this with my son. He was helping me, and it kind of slipped and it cut my wrist. Not too bad. It was just a scratch, but these things come out of the box razor sharp. I'm just going to give you a close-up of the edge. So I don't know if you can see that edge right there. It has a little bit of a roll. But other than that, if I took it to the forest, and I usually have a sharpening stone with me, no big deal. I will get in there and I will sharpen that up. All right, so I'm going to roll in the footage of what I have, and even the tip. Even the tip kind of took a little bit of a ding right there, so I got to sort this out. But again, still sharp. Other than the rolls, I was still hitting a lot of hardwoods with it, and it was doing its job. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll in the footage, and then we'll come back and talk about this knife. This is the k-tact Kukri from Condor. I'm going to do a little testing on it. Comes with an awesome sheath, dangler, kydex, really nice. Let's see if we can make some kindling. Want to help me, Jack? No. You don't want to help me, Dad?
Well, I want to help with that part, but...
Alright, so get over here, bud.
I want to help with that part, but I don't want to help with the...
The fire?
Yeah.
Alright. Here, stand over here.
Could this, like, get...
Don't hit me in the face. There you go. Hard. No, stop. There you go. Swing.
Could you start it?
Watch. There you go. Finish it up. There you go. Finish it up. Good. All right.
That thing is dead.
We'll do another one. Ready?
Okay. Yep. Boy.
testing today? The Kukri jack?
Mm-hmm.
It's called the k-tact Kukri. Pretty cool, right?
It is?
Yeah. See over here? It says k-tact.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, right? Super sharp.
And today we're gonna make a fire.
That's right, buddy. We're making a fire today, buddy. Now we're gonna make smaller pieces.
Yeah, we need small pieces to make big fires, and we have to actually do it. So, ta-da! We're gonna make fire sticks for the fire.
Chips. All right, guys. So again, this is the Kukri, the k-tact. Alan K did design it, not originally, but I have the old version and a new version, and I like them both. I got to be honest with you. These are excellent kukris. Great size, great blade thickness, 1075. The newest version has this awesome k-tact sheath. Huge fan of it. It has all these eyelets so you can attach other gear to it. Does come with a dangler. They also come in tan. So this is the army green version. They also have a tan version. Very well done. I'm a big fan of this. I think I'm going to use this quite often. On Amazon right now, they have them for about $130. The original one is going to be a lot cheaper because it doesn't have the kydex and it doesn't have the nice fancy handle. Probably a little bit less care and detail goes into it, but it is the heavier version of this kukri. So you decide how much money you want to spend. I will put both the links down below. I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you purchase one of these, I will get 10 cents on the dollar or whatever, 1 penny on the dollar. I really appreciate that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to support this channel, it's very simple. All you have to do is like, subscribe, share, add some comments down below. Go to threeriverblades.com. Look at all the great knives that I have up there. Go to Three River Kydex if you're looking for a custom Kydex sheath. Also, Become a Patreon member. Only cost you $1 a month, and you'll watch videos like this sooner. Get on the mailing list. I keep telling you guys, get on that mailing list. Go to threeriverblaze.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom. First name, last name, and then put in your email address. Hit send. Check your inbox. Make sure you double opt in, and then you're on there. And then when I send out discount codes, you'll be the first to get it, and you can purchase all my knives for at least 10% off. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the effort. As always, please stay safe.